In this video, I'm gonna give you 10 pros of the FightCamp freestanding bag. So let's get into it. Number 1, you can literally put this bag anywhere. If you have a home gym, if you have a garage gym, if you have a living room, if you wanna put it in your bedroom, it's available or easy access into an apartment, your gym at your apartment complex, or if you have a home as well. This bag literally can go anywhere, and that's actually probably one of my favorite qualities about the FightCamp freestanding bag, is that you're not confined to one space. Number 2 is that also you have better portability. Because you don't have to latch this into a ceiling like maybe a hanging bag, or you're not sticking this or assembling a metal stand bag and having to put all these pieces together, you literally just run up, pull it down, roll it where you want. Now, I also understand that once you get the sand inside this bag, it can be heavy, so if you're gonna move it upstairs or you want to move it to a new place, you're probably gonna have to empty the base, but you can go ahead and check that video. We show you how to actually remove the sand from your base, so you can do that on another one of our videos on our YouTube page. Number 3, you can strike this bag anywhere. This bag's actually really great for low kicks. Not a lot of freestanding bags are, or sometimes if you have a hanging bag that doesn't touch the floor all the way, you're not gonna be able to strike it as low as maybe you want. Now, there's also some freestanding bags on the market that they have springs all the way up to here, or up to here. So literally, you can only throw a body kick or a head kick. You actually can't throw low kicks at all. So something I really like about the FightCamp freestanding bag is that it has a great amount of space and it's a bigger target for you to strike. Number 5 is durability. We had a FightCamp freestanding bag outside of our studio, outside our front door for months. And that bag was practically good as new. It didn't, the material on the outside of the bag was still fresh, you could still strike it. The only thing is that there was some rust on a little bit of the straps, which will probably happen if it is in different kinds of weather. Now, I also know that we're in Southern California, so maybe I don't recommend putting your bag out in thunderstorms and stuff like that. But if you do have an awning or overhang on your porch or something and you do want to put it outside, you do have that possibility, because this thing is gonna last. Number 6, this point kind of goes in hand with number 5, but a little bit different, is actually you can really beat the crap out of this bag, and it's gonna last you a long time. We did have Mike Tyson into our studio multiple times where he put a beating on this bag. Mike Tyson hits hard, okay? And he was just banging it up, and you wouldn't even know. This beauty still came out looking sharp, looking clean afterwards, and it didn't move because of this beautiful feature that actually only comes with the FightCamp bag, and it's called a bag ring. So if you also are worried about maybe your bag as you're beating it really hard, if you're worried about it moving around, it probably won't do that with the bag ring. Number 7, another great pro about the FightCamp bag is that you can actually move all around the bag and strike it. Now, if you have ever used a heavy bag that's built with a metal stand bag, you're very limited on where you can move, or sometimes even with a hanging bag. If you don't know how to time it as it's coming back, you might be less likely to start moving around your bag. So this is really great for beginners in the sense of you don't have to worry about it moving. You can really practice on shifting, moving around, hitting different angles, and coming back. And you don't have to worry about necessarily the timing of hitting your bag. Number 8, you're actually gonna feel less impact on your body. And let me tell you, longevity is gonna be your friend, and that's what we want. So when you're striking with elbows or you're kicking this bag, it's not gonna feel like hitting that Yokow bag. And I don't feel afraid to say that, because that Yokow bag is hard, and I'm talking you're hitting a brick. So the good thing is, for beginners, advanced, intermediate, you're gonna have a lot more longevity as you're striking this bag, a little bit easier on the knuckles as well as the shins and the elbows, no headbutts. Number 9, more than one person can hit this bag at the same time. So I got my handy dandy sidekick here, Flowmaster. So if we start hitting this with 1-2s, you can't really do this on a hanging bag. And if you're using, depending on what other freestanding bag you're using, whether it's a FitVen or fill in the blank, or you're using the stand bag with the heavy metal stand, you're not gonna be able to have that space for two people to hit at the same time. So if him and I wanna do a partner workout, if we wanna challenge each other, we have the ability to do that. And last but not least, number 10, it's fun. You know how 1 minute on a treadmill feels like an eternity? You could go 45 minutes, an hour in our workouts on a FightCamp bag, and it's gonna feel like it went by like that. And on top of it, other than just being fun, it's a great stress relief. It's one of the reasons why I started it. It's kind of like therapy. So that's my top 10 pros for the FightCamp freestanding bag. Arguably, and I might be a little biased, but I've tried a lot of bags, the best freestanding bag on the market. And like I mentioned, these classes, these fun classes, you can actually do them on the FightCamp app if you go to joinfightcamp.com. My name's Jess Evans, and I'll see you next time. This is FightCamp, an interactive training camp from the comfort of your own home. Tutorials and guided paths walk you step by step through the basics and sharpen your technique over time. Punch tracking technology and leaderboards provide you built-in motivation to help you hit your goals. Learn more at fightcamp.com.
Your workout, and I don't expect you to be going non-stop.